What's up, guys? Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think somebody that's here already knows what's going down. Uh, it's been crazy. You hit it right on the nail, Bobby. Um, what a day. That's all I can say. Not nothing personally, but the world of sports, the world as a whole, more so the United States. Guys, this is going to be a little different live stream. Um, I don't usually talk about other topics other than NASCAR, but uh, it's the things that happen. Has 9/11 vibe? Yeah, you do have a point there, Bobby, but it it's nuts. Here in NC, me and Bobby's in NC. We've got 15 cases in the state of coronavirus. It was announced this morning. I'm sure Bobby knows where Forsyth County is. I'm right here in Rockingham. You go down is Guilford and go over is Forsyth County. They've confirmed 2 cases today in the county, so it's getting pretty close to my home. I know Bobby's not too far, from me about an hour and a half, so or so like that, 2 hours. But it's nuts, guys, nuts. A lot of things has came out today that I'm saddened about. I've next 2 races, no fans. Yeah, I seen that. We've got a long list of stuff I was going to talk about, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm not going to be on for about maybe 30 minutes today, and then at 7:30 we'll come back live to do the break. That's still scheduled. We're not going to catch no virus just by opening cards on a live stream. And I promise you, I do know this. My household, well, they say the virus is kind of weird, but we're not sick here in our house for now. So just know that your cards, when you get them, you can spray them Lysol. Whatever you want to do, but we're not sick as of now. But I'm watching a lot of news stories. I was jotting a lot. I've got a list of notes of crazy stuff that I've just written down before we went on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Camden says the state that he lives in has the most cases of the virus. Yeah, I think that's Washington, so that is crazy. Hopefully the virus doesn't cancel NASCAR too, but sucks to see MLB and NBA suspended. Camden, this last month has been crazy. There's a lot more to that, Camden. The NBA has obviously seized their operations. The NCAA tournaments will not be played. The ACC tournament is being held in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's literally like 30 minutes from me. Watching some newscasts and catching up on some of it. The reporters for the channel, NBC channel that I watch. All of the Ohio canceled school for 4 weeks. Yeah, they haven't got that bad down here in NC. But anyways, back to the ACC tournament. It has been completely stopped, and I'm going to get to that. Florida State wins the ACC tournament, guys. There's your announcement. Florida State wins the ACC tournament. They crowned them about an hour ago, and I kind of jotted down some notes. It's taking place in Greensboro, but they got the trophy, posed for photos, and got their ladder, climbed up, and cut the net. So they didn't even have to play a game and got the championship. There comes a point when, you're like saying, hey, these guys won. To me, they didn't earn that. So they're not the champions in my book. I don't really watch college basketball. I flip through it, I read some of the stuff, but to me, come on now. You can't crown a champion like that. That's like with NASCAR. I don't know who's in the points lead. I'm drawing a lot of blanks. Somebody can tell me here. I haven't really looked at the updated points list, but if they go and crown a champion like that in NASCAR, I'll call bluff and say that's bull. But the NHL has canceled. They're putting a pause on things. The Major League Soccer League has same thing. MLB, they've canceled all their spring training. As far as I know, I think their season has been canceled. It just, the list is endless. But I'll say this: Truex, yeah, they crowned Truex the champ. I don't mind Truex. I'm doing okay, Kevin. Hope you are. But I don't mind the fact of that. The only way you would be fine with it if his Larson was in the first point. You know, not even that, Camden. I'm not the type of guy that rolls like that. I like for somebody to have to earn something to, you know, obtain a trophy. I was always the type, I played basketball and stuff when I was growing up. We won first place both the times I played. And they were giving out, you know, trophies for the second place people. And I was always the type of guy not got to go. Good luck. Appreciate it, Bobby. If you can stop in, you can hang out and watch and see what we break. But anyways, I was always the type of guy that would be like, I don't think they should hand out a trophy for second place, you know, and whatnot. You know, you have to earn to win, you know, the trophy to be first and all. But that was just me. But the PGA Tour announced also that they would be playing and continuing their tournaments. Good to see you too, Kevin. Without fans, as well as NASCAR, that being Atlanta and Homestead is the next two races they will be running without fans. It's going to be weird to see nobody in the stands at a NASCAR race. I mean, their attendance has fell off, obviously. You see some empty seats, but just imagine the whole seating. Nobody's there. That is going to be weird, but I'll watch. I mean, maybe their viewership for Fox will be up. But the only thing that was a bummer to me is, you know, the people that's traveled to these, you know, tracks and bought tickets and etc. You know, the list goes on and on. You know, the impact to those communities. They're going to see a big loss of money there. So. What if Homestead or Atlanta has the best finish of all time and no one is there to see it? Yeah, they'll just be tuning in on TV, I guess. Gorilla, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. But they will not have any fans in the stands. It originally came out with Atlanta. They were saying that they were going to allow fans, but it was going to be like a 6-foot buffer zone, and it was a long write-up about it and whatnot. But now they've come out with it, and they are not gonna have any fans there. So, you know, I've got Bristol in 3 weeks, guys. In 3 weeks, I'm supposed to go to Bristol, me and a couple buddies of mine. And that's up in the air as far as I know. You know, we're still talking about going, but obviously if they say no fans, you can't go. So it's put a lot of damper onto my autograph and stuff. And I've been sending off TTMs. I'll get to that, and we'll get back to the other stuff here in a few minutes. But I've been sending them off, guys, recently, and I don't know what they're going to do about that stuff. The main one I'm worried about is my Hailie Deegan stuff. I spent like $14. They said Homestead in Atlanta, but Bristol I don't know about yet. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. But I sent my Hailie Deegan diecast off. Both of them are down there at the shop. I know they're there. And I've got some more TTM stuff that I have sent, you know, there, etc. You know, sending around. But those diecasts have been there for 2 weeks. Hope everything goes away in your area. My town we have over. Yeah, I hope things get well for everybody, not just our area, but everybody. But anyways, those diecasts have been down there for 2 weeks, guys. I wasn't sick at the time. I'm not saying I'm not sick now. I don't know. The case may be. But those cars are fine. She can come in, she can sign that stuff, and I say she signs what she's got, gets it back to everybody. And I'm not just saying that because it's some of my stuff down there. And then call it quits for now, you know, and everything. But not only as NASCAR, but as a whole of all the sports organizations, I think if they're going to put a postponement and not sign autographs, you know, yada, 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 and pause the seasons, the people that do go out and they get the autographs and they're autograph chasers, as myself and anybody else that's watching does the same, I think that when they come back, the least these guys can do, now, as an aspect to the NASCAR world, I know how it works, but the guys that don't even sign, you know, the guys that, you know, don't really give us much of the time of day should at least go through that autograph line area where we stand, come by, and if this is later on in the season or next season, whenever it prevails for them to allow fans back at the track, etc., they should come by there at least one time. Now, this is just the way I feel. thank everyone for hanging on, for being loyal to the sport and coming back, and just sign a few autographs. I mean, you know, it's the fans that are actually keeping this thing going, whether they like it or not. You know, yeah, the sponsors give them money, but also ticket sales are a part of that, you know. And, you know, without the fans, they wouldn't be where they're at. And that goes for NFL, basketball, you know. Who doesn't do autographs? What are you talking about, Camden? Like at the track? If you have a hot pass, you're guaranteed to get everybody. That's a no-brainer. But outside the track, like I do a lot of times, I mean, people like Kevin Harvick doesn't sign. Ryan Newman doesn't usually. I mean, he's an okay guy. I know that. You know, it's just several of them that we don't usually get. Kurt Busch, stuff like that. Hats McGee, Astros, however he says his name, he's popping in. Good to see you. But you know, it's the little things like that that would mean a lot to me as a NASCAR fan, or anybody that gets autographs. Therefore, you know, at a basketball game, football game, etc. The things have really gotten crazy. But as for now, PGA Tour is going to play without fans, and Atlanta and Homestead NASCAR races will be ran without fans in the stand. Formula One took their take on it. Grand Prix at Bahrain is closed for spectators, and the Grand Prix in China has been postponed. The one NASCAR driver I missed that, is Casey Kane. Yeah, he was all right. Disneyland's closing, guys. Wah, wah. Yeah, Disneyland's closing. My wife informed me on that. So if you got your plans to go to Disney World, that's out the door too. Now, for you guys that watch NASCAR, at least the PGA Tour golfers can focus more with no crowd noise. You got that right. That is a plus. For you guys that actually enjoy watching, I think I said NASCAR. I meant to say wrestling. Friday Night SmackDown has been moved from Detroit, Michigan, to the WWE Performance Center. Now, this Wednesday, it was filmed live. NXT was. I think same location. Yeah, it's the same location down in Orlando. They're going to have Friday Night SmackDown this week. Excuse me. But AEW actually canceled this past Wednesday, or they're going to cancel this next Wednesday. It's one of the two. I haven't really been watching them. I read a lot of their storylines and stuff after, and highlights, and watch. But if you're planning a trip to Disney World, you're not going. But and like I said at the beginning, we've got 15 cases of that crap here, and 2 in Forsyth County, which is near us. And our governor actually told us any events with more than 100 coming to it, that it needs to be postponed over there, furthermore cancel. And I think my mom and them were planning to go to a music festival, and they postponed it, so I think they're going to get their refund on that. It was coming up in a few weeks, I think the same time that Bristol was. WrestleMania has not been announced that it was going to be canceled, so I don't know what the deal could be there. They may end up canceling it, postponing it. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. But the biggest thing that hit me like a stabation in the heart the most, guys, it's more so this right here. Fast and Furious 9, guys. Has been canceled. They're not canceling the movie. It's done been filmed, but it's moved from May 22nd release date to April the 2nd, 2021. I was just bummed completely out when I found that out, and I was like, man, because me and my wife, we were planning on going. I go on opening day for that film. That film means a lot to me, and I've got all the movies, but it's whatever. I mean, you know, all the list is endless. There's all the cancellations. What's up, Easy-E? I was actually going to call you here in a few, but I'll go ahead and tell you since you're popping in on us here. The break will be tonight at 7:30, Eric. So if you can hop in, I think you bought into this one. Yeah, you did. You did. So we'll do that tonight. I was going to contact you about my next one that I'm doing. It's next week, I think, or the week after. We're going to play that by ear. But it sold out before I could even tell you. It was our next one after this, the one I'm doing, is going to be a 2020 Donruss Fat Pack break. and it's 12 packs with 30 cards in it. It's no guaranteed hits, and I'll give more information on that. Yeah, I get it too. But you know, some of the stuff, like pushing it that far ahead, who's to say that this pandemic may simmer down a couple weeks? You know, well, not a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. They could have pushed that movie in. 2021, I was bummed. I mean, I've been waiting 2 years since the last one. So, you know, I guess just wait another one. But we had plans to go to it. Good news is, though, out of all this, 2020 NASCAR Authentics was announced yesterday. And y'all know me well enough that I will be at the Concord Mill Malls with my hand sanitizer, wipes, I guess, whatever you want to call it, in hand at the Lionel store tomorrow. I was at Food Line, man, bought $60 worth of toilet paper. Yeah, we stocked up a little bit. I don't think we stocked up enough, but, you know, what it is, we'll have to make it last. Might have to go back to the old Sears and Roebuck catalog. I'm sure Eric's the only country guy here that understands what I'm talking about there. But, or a leaf, you know. Oh, a man did. Okay, I thought you did. I was like, whoa, okay. But, you know, 2020 NASCAR Authentics Wave 1 came out. Yeah, hopefully we don't get closed down. But if we do, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. But I wanted to show y'all this. Let's see, where are we at? Check it out, guys. This is 2020 Wave 1. What's coming in Wave 1? Now, I'll be able to see these cars tomorrow. You guys that buy them in store, probably another month or so before y'all see them. But I'm going to scroll through here. We got Chase Elliott's Napa Watkins Glen win car. We've got Martin Truex Jr.'s Bass Pro Shops Sonoma win. You get like a little trading card with them. A lot of these are race versions. So Kevin Harvick's Michigan win from last year. I don't know if he needs that one or not. They're only limiting you to one item. Y'all see what I like though, right here. This is the main reason I'm going. I've been wanting that Clover car for a while now, and finally they're releasing it. This is a Darlington throwback for Larson. What's up, Luke? Good to see you. Luke Seabold in the house. 2020 Wave 1's what we're looking at for you guys that are coming in. I'll be getting them tomorrow. Well, most of them. Some of them anyways. Mainly the Larson. We'll preview some of them maybe. But this is the Darlington throwback from last year. This Ryan Blaney looks really cool. It's a Menards Richmond playoff with the round of 8 sticker. I'll actually see it tomorrow, Luke. I'm going to the retail store. I always get them the day after release. What's up, Boom Slane? What the heck? Gonna call the post office. Had the same problem with Big Country. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Oh, he's talking about cards. I missed it. Anyways, I like the Blaney. That's really cool right there. I like the round of 8 sticker that they got. You want the Cindric and the Larsons. Yeah, I'll see them tomorrow, guys. I will be down there at the retail store checking them out. We've got Brad K with the Kansas win from last year. And check this out. Austin Cindric. There it is. That's the one y'all were talking about. Austin Cindric Moneyline Playoff with the playoff sticker. What do you think about the new packaging? I think they're okay. I mean, yeah, it's a little different. To me, it looks more flashy. When I hold one in my hand tomorrow, I'll be able to tell more. But there's the liquid color throwback Victory Junction car. Now they'll have a regular version. I really like this one. I've got overnight to think about it. I think I'll probably end up getting one of those, just because of it being Victory Junction game camp and stuff. And I usually like to support that organization a lot, so I'll probably end up doing it. Plus, I could probably get Richard to sign that if be. Austin Cindric, yep. Do you like it better when they had the boxes to store the cars in, or when they added a card, sticker, or hood? I actually like this style of packaging better. I've got the Larson that I got the other week. I think what you're talking about is this style. I'm not sure. I'm not too fond of that. I don't like that as much. I would rather go for like this. Well, if I can get it down. This is an older release. That style. I like these a little better. I don't know if you're talking about the boxes themselves. I do not care for those at all. Yeah, I could care less for it. But that's Wave 1, and they will be available to you guys. Now, I know y'all are not going down to the retail store like I do. But they will be available in Walmart, Targets, etc. in probably about a month or so. Month and a half. Next, NASCAR Authentics will be using IndyCar style boxes. I don't know. I do not know if that's true or not there. But I'm hoping they kind of keep the way they got them, because if they ever go to the boxes, I'm done with it. The little boxes, because I don't like those cars. Recently found Wave 11 of 2019 in my store and got the Kyle Busch, Bubba Chase, and Myatt Snider. That's cool. Yeah, the Myatt Snider, I've got the complete collection of the trucks, and what I'm trying to do, I've got basically all of them signed. I've got the, let's see. Oh, I can probably do this for a second and show y'all unplug. I have the Daytona Wave, and it's signed by Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton, and Kyle Busch. I've got the Matt Crafton already signed, Chase Briscoe signed, Brett Moffitt signed, Ben Rhodes. I got to get the Kyle Busch. Grant Enfinger has been signed, and whoops, as you guys are dropping, we've got the Wave 12 Greg Biffle. Now, I don't have the 45 or the 27. I did, and I got rid of them, but I do have them already again. I've already gotten my cars. Found these the other week. I didn't show these last week to y'all. I've been chasing down these two to complete my Jeff Gordon sets, as it's right there. And I recently did find the 16 and the 40. I don't know if a lot of you know it, but Jeff Gordon actually drove those vehicles, as well as that one in 89 and that one in 90. And there's the Outback car, Carolina Ford, and the Baby Ruth. So I got all the main ones. I want the Truex Patriotic car from Wave 12. Just give it time. I mean, it's easier for me to say. Yeah, that's a lot of thumbtacks. Yeah, it is. I've got, I think, about 100 cars on the wall. Let's see. I'm trying to get my charger back in for y'all so I don't die. But yeah, y'all should see those cars soon. It's easier for me to say it than for y'all, but a lot of times I get those cars after they release, like the day after, because I just go to the store. Don't even have to haggle with Walmart. That is a plus. If you're ever around in the Charlotte area, Concord more so, I highly recommend you guys go to the Lionel Concord Mill Malls store. Very, very highly recommend that place. Good group of people working in there. They are good as gold to me, and they've basically gotten to know us down there. So I'd say Wave 1 about a month. Should be in stores. You know, Target's a little iffy. I don't know what they're doing, but Walmart seems to be pretty good. I didn't even really see. I'm glad I went down and got what I wanted from the past two waves, because I haven't even seen the first ones in store. So, yeah, you live in Texas. Wow. You ripping tonight. Yeah, I'm ripping tonight. Not now. We've got about an hour and a half. We were just talking about all the crappy virus in this, man. It's nuts. NASCAR came out I don't know if Frost knows this or not, but the next 2 races are going to be televised, obviously, but no fans at the tracks, no nothing. So, Florida State won the ACC tournament today, and they didn't even have to play a single game. I don't feel too confident about that. I think you should have to earn a trophy. But, whatever. Yeah, no fans. No announcements on Bristol yet, so all I can do is say fingers crossed. Hope that this stuff goes away and see what happens. Atlanta and Homestead will be ran without fans. Correct, Luke. It sure will. But NBA, NCAA, ACC, which is local to me, NHL, MLS, MLB, all that stuff's been pushed. Imagine if Danica was still racing and they just gave it to her. I would probably never watch another race. That's the thing with NASCAR. I'm hoping that they, even if Larson was in the lead, I said that earlier. Kyle Larson, my guy, was in the lead in the points, and they gave him the trophy. I mean, I would be excited, hey, Larson won the championship, whoop-de-doo. But to me, inside, I'd be like, he didn't earn it, so therefore, he's not really considered a champion. I mean, and that's the thing with the ACC tournament being hosted here in Greensboro, like 45 minutes from me. They I just watched it on the news a little earlier. They posed with pictures, with a trophy, cut the net, and acted like they won. They didn't win. They didn't even play, so it's dumb. Let's see what he says here. Luke is going to the Texas race on March 29th, so he hopes that they don't do the same thing. Yeah, I actually talked to a few people that I know. One of them was going to, I think, to the Atlanta thing, and they're screwed out of their motel and stuff, so, whatever. That's the thing. So, the big thing, though, that's hurting the NASCAR world right now is this weekend, Chase Elliott was going to be running the 24 truck, Hooters, taking on the bounty claim against Kyle Busch. And y'all know that Chase Elliott is the most popular driver in NASCAR right now. And no fans at the truck race. I'm sure a lot of people were buying truck race tickets this weekend for that. Now they're kind of out of their money. From what I did hear this. The people that bought a ticket to the truck, Xfinity, or Cup race can redeem their money spent there at another track venue. So that is a plus. But to me, that's not sufficient. I don't know. I would want my money back, but what can you do? But then Homestead the following week. Dale Earnhardt Jr., let me show y'all this. I've showed this. I've got this. It's an advanced run. Hellman's. This is the car that Jr. is going to be running at Homestead in a couple weeks. 2 weeks away. He's going to be there running his car. And obviously, no fans. I mean, that's back to back. You got Chase Elliott, most popular driver current, running this weekend in the Truck Series, and of course the Cup, trying to claim that bounty. And then the following week at Homestead, no fans again, and you got Dale Jr. making his only start, from what I understand, this year. It's hit NASCAR pretty bad at a bad timing. So really, anybody. I don't wish this virus on anybody, but it's crazy. And that's just the stuff that I know. I know more about the NASCAR stuff than I do anything else. But if I had to say, I don't think I'll be going to Bristol, because I don't think they'll allow us there. But as of now, it's still on. We can get pit passes for dirt cheap. Yeah, you can, but you'll probably be had, so to speak. You won't get your money back. They will, but whatever. I was talking earlier about my Hailie Deegan stuff. That stuff's been there for going on 2 weeks now this week. 3 weeks next week. And does not have that virus on it. I know it don't. And I don't want to just keep haggling about the virus and complaining, because I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's bad for anybody. But she could sign those cards that I've sent, etc., and get them back to us all. And if they want to call it quits, they can. I did find this out though. JR Motorsports, which is Junior Motorsports down there. That's why I go to the Dale Jr. podcast. Yeah, we were going up Bristol in 3 weeks, and then I always go to Martinsville. Yeah, it is a common cold. They just don't really have much treatment or learning progress for it. That's kind of the way, it is. And I'll get to that in just a second on another thing that I feel, but maybe I'm harsh on saying this. But anyways, what I was saying, I'm trying to figure out what I was saying. I got sidetracked. JR Motorsports, there we go. They announced that starting tomorrow, which is the 13th, nobody will be allowed in the shop there for shop tours and or the retail store. Roger Penske over at Penske done the same. And, that's just precautions they're taking. I'm sure a lot of the shops are going to be that way now. So, therefore, even more, if nobody's allowed in but the workers, the people that sent stuff there to get signed, here we go. We got to take care of something. We got to take care of something here. Got to get that person out of here. They wanted to retract their stuff. Well, I just timed them out. No, who in the world? Hitler did nothing wrong. The heck? What an idiot. What an idiot. What a waste of breath. What a waste of breath. Anyways, where were we? That was so stupid. I'm not even going to give them time of day. But anyways, they didn't retract. You removed it. Appreciate it, Frost. Yeah, he's gone. I just put him in timeout. Stupid. Probably a robot or somebody just randomly coming up in here. You know how it is. Let's don't even give him a mention. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. I think if they're not going to allow you in the shops for shop tours, etc., at least get the stuff that people sent in signed out and get it back to the people. And just say, hey, don't see anything else at this time. We won't be signing, etc. I mean, I want my Hailie Deegan stuff back, but I don't want it back unsigned. If they can just leave it at the shop until further notice, that's fine, because I know it's not infected with that virus. Plus, it's been down there for almost 3 weeks ongoing, so it's not infected. But, whatever. But, the way I feel about this whole thing, now he can't come back unless you unblock him. Yeah, I ain't worried about the guy. Let's don't even give him my breath. Wasting time's what he's doing. Wasting time. What an idiot. Alright. Why? Here's my thing. Why does it take a professional athlete to get sick, a movie actor? I might get some hate back. I might go over here in a minute and look and see a thumbs down. But why does it take a movie actor and his wife, professional athlete, to get sick, for all this crazy stuff to start shutting down? That's just how I feel. Who's to say that weeks ago fans were at the stadium and they were sick with this virus? Who cares? It's a fan. We'll just continue playing. One of our players are sick. We've got to suspend it. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm glad they suspended the stuff. People, if you're sick, they need to stay home. They don't need to spread it. But I've always been that way. If to me, what was it? If a player never got sick in the NBA, I'm just using NBA as an example. No hate towards the NBA, but if they were, the players didn't get sick, would they be playing tonight? I mean, that's left unsaid. Who knows? But I have a feeling they would be playing. But you know, I'll move on from that. I don't like to be political and all, but whatnot. I I just like to stay in my mind when stuff like that comes up. Luke wants to know who's my favorite NASCAR drivers. I like Kyle Larson in the Cup Series. Now I used to be a big Jeff Gordon fan, but I moved on. I can say this: that was awesome as a Gordon fan. I got to be in the pits, and I was in victory lane when Gordon won in 2015, his last final race. That was awesome. But I like Larson in the Cup. I don't really have an Xfinity guy. I guess Gray Gauldin, but now he's not really doing anything. So I don't really have an Xfinity driver. But not really anybody in the trucks either. But I like Hailie Deegan. I used to like Hannah Newhouse. Then she kind of moved forward, and she's on with MRN. But she's always got a special little place for me. You know, I like her. She's awesome. And I collect her cards. Yeah, it was very special. It was really fun. So, you know. But we'll be getting 2020 NASCAR Authentics. I mentioned that earlier. We'll go down to the Concord Mill Mall, and we'll be getting some of that. I'm going to go ahead and start shutting down my PC. Guys, if you want to come back over here and hang out, for those of you who aren't bought in to our break tonight, we'll be live again at 7:30. And we'll be breaking a 10-box mixer. Check this out, guys. Let's see if I can do this so y'all can see it. I don't know how I can do it to where y'all can see it. Let's see if I can do this here. I'm trying to get the boxes turned right so y'all can see the face plates of them. All right, we got this tonight, guys. Check it out. 10-box mixer that 10 individuals has bought into, and that'll be broke live tonight at 7:30. So head back over here if you're not doing nothing and see what we can pull. There are chances that Hailie Deegan, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the boxes out of the 10 are Hailie Deegan's, and then of course anything else in between will be cool too to see. So hopefully we can pull some cool stuff, some autos, some good numbered mem cards, some good base cards that's numbered, parallels numbered. We want it all. Let's see what Luke's got here. He says his favorite drivers are Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., and Erik Jones. Not bad, not bad. Some great guys there. Erik Jones is really nice. I like Truex too. He likes to joke and pick and carry on. But we'll be doing that tonight at 7:30, which is about an hour for me. You know, you guys on the West Coast and all, I usually announce it. Y'all are a couple hours, of course, behind us. But in an hour and 15 minutes from now, we'll be live breaking that. So if you're not doing anything in about an hour and 15 minutes, come back over here to the channel. We'll be live. We'll have Josh over there at CCC, Cleveland Car Connection, that is, on as well. And he'll be kind of helping us out, and should be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and hoping we can go pull some awesome stuff. I might join the stream later tonight if I have time. Okay, appreciate that, Luke. Appreciate it. But just wanted to get that off my mind. It was a little crazy. I didn't know how to title it. What a crazy day. I guess that was the best titlement. But we'll have to see where Bristol stands, and as well as any future NASCAR events. I'm just thankful. Right now, I'm praying and thinking that they haven't completely canceled NASCAR. I can't imagine that, but, you know, hopefully they don't, and they can figure out something. Maybe all these other sports can figure it out, and, hey, our government, let's just say all the doctors can figure something out, because I don't like seeing this thing. It's been pretty good. Not bad at all. But I guess we're going to head off for now. We'll see you guys in about an hour and 15 minutes from now, and should be fun tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can pull us a Deegan or something awesome numbered. I'm looking forward to it. But this has been Danny and Grays with a little special just kind of live stream chat before we go on tonight. I think we'll be back on the full schedule, maybe not next Thursday, but the week after, and I've still got that blaster. We're looking for the base Hailie Deegan, and I'm hoping and praying we can pull it from that box. If not, we'll just have to I'll probably just end up buying it off of eBay. So we're going to head off here tonight, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you guys in about an hour and 10 minutes back over here on the channel with our live 10-box mixer break. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by and joining us tonight. Take care, Camden, Luke, Frost, Colorado, Dale. Everybody stop by, and we'll see you guys real soon. Take care.